Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How was your groups today? Great, okay, good. So what did you guys do? Did you go over the homework? No? Okay, some difficulties. Okay, inshallah we'll tackle those difficulties. And if you have any questions about them, we'll review it. And so, inshallah, you won't have any more questions. I can read over the question now if you want to type it up. The second lesson. The second exercise. The lesson was about, you guys tell me, what was it about? I think we learned maybe 2 things in this lesson, 2 or 3. Let's see, yes, explaining how to say my, and about female, good. Car and a bike were the vocab words we learned. How to make it female, good. You were only supposed to do exercise 1, 2, and 3, that was the homework. Female nouns, good. Okay, so inshallah we'll go over the exercises for this lesson. Okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger. Yes, how to make the open tha and why you use the open tha, why you use round tha. We learned all of those things. So inshallah, we'll start with exercise 1. What we're going to do is go over exercises 1, 2, and 3 very quickly, because I know you guys already went over it in groups, so if you have any questions with it, just type them up, and inshallah we'll go over the questions. And then what we'll do for the rest of class is go over exercise 4 and 5. Oh, also, we'll take attendance while I set everything up, okay? So type in P for present, and make sure you have your ID. Okay, so I'll just make everything a little bit bigger, and you guys can type that up. Okay, so I hope you guys all have your books out, because I will start. Yes, I can, Sister Shida. Your ID is there. Okay, Humaira, you need to put your ID. Okay, I think everybody's good. So let's look at the themarin, the exercises. Don't forget to read all of these. All the Arabic on the top. I know we see them every single lesson, but they're still important. Okay? So what did we do in the first lesson? You guys tell me. What did you do? Change it to my. Good. So we saw the first sentence, made it my. So the first sentence was هذه ساعة. What does that mean? ساعة. هذه we know means this. What is ساعة? This is a watch. Good. A watch. So what did you guys, how did you guys make it my watch? That was the question, right? How did you make it my watch? You added the ya. Good. Was everything else the same? You made it sa. Are you sure everything else was the same? Did anybody type it up? Sa. Stretch the tha. Okay, I see what you mean. Yes, you made it an open tha. Good. That's what I was looking for. Sa'ati. Does that look right? Is this what everybody got? Sa'ati with an open tha? Good. So basically the steps you added, you changed it to an open tha, you added the ya, and you added the kasra. So no more tanween. Good. Sa'ati. Now it's my watch. Let's look at the second one. هذه دراجة. So what is دراجة? What are we changing it to? Good, I see somebody typed up the answer. Good. Yes, this is a bike. هذه دراجة. This is a bike. So now we want to change it to my bike. Good, adding the ya, darajati. And in this one, did you also change it to an open tha? Yes, with an open tha, I think you meant, right? Okay, darajati. Is this what you got? Make sure you check over how you spelt it, because it's very important. If you put the open ta, if you make sure everything's right like that. Okay. Let's look at the last one. The last one's a little bit different, and I want to talk about this example. هذه أم. Did you guys know what ummun meant? Yes, this is a mom. Good. Ummun means mom. Good. I don't think we went over this last class, but I want to ask you something. Don't you remember what I told you was a sign of female? How do you know if something's female? I remember I told you something? I told you a letter, good, the ta, yes, the ta, like a belly ta, it looks like this sometimes. It looks like that sometimes, right? The round ta. Okay, in this case, does it have a round ta? No. But what do we use for it? Hadihi, we use hadihi for it. So we know it has to be feminine, right? Because the sentence is using hadihi, but there's no ta. Why do you think? Yes, you can tell by the hadihi, it's good. The afnan, because mom is female. Obviously mom is going to be female, right? So that one you can just tell. There's some words like that you have to be a little bit careful. Even though they don't have a ta, they're going to be female. And we'll see some later. But let's look at the answer for this. The same thing that you did before. Yes, please stop with the extra typing. It gets distracting. Okay, so how'd you guys do this? It's the same steps as before. What'd you guys do? Added the ya and added the kasra. Good. So me. Good. MashaAllah, you guys did that. So is everything good with that lesson? Changing to mine? No, I'm good. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, this was the one I think somebody had some trouble on. So what were we supposed to do in this exercise? Describe the noun. Yes, describe the noun. So we're given like a subject. We're given something to talk about. And then we have to write some news about it. We have to describe it with some news. What's up with this item? And then we say, oh, here's what it is. So we added some adjectives, some news about it. So let's look at the first one. And inshallah, the rest will be the same. So this one will go by fast. So please ask your questions if you do. So how did you start this? We're given a subject. How about we do two of them? Okay, we'll do darajati. What are we describing in this? What are we describing? Darajati. What is darajati? Good. It's my bike. That's what I wanted to see. Darajati, my bike. And then what do we want to describe about it? So how do you start? Yes, put the word so that we can start describing it. So we're going to say darajati something. We're going to talk about this darajati. Okay, what did you guys say about this darajati? You said it was kabiratun. Good. This is what I wanted to hear. Kabiratun. You guys make sure you put the kabiratun. You put the ta on there. Why did you put the ta on there? Because I remember how in the previous lesson we learned kabirun. Good. It's female. Yes, darajati is female. So we have to make sure that the thing that we're describing it with, all these words, they're also female. Just like how hadihi had to be female, all of these words have to be female. Okay, so we put kabiratun, and then what did you guys do? What did you have to add? Good, you had to add the wa to attach it, and then you guys put jamilatun, and you did the same thing with this, right? You made the jamilan have a ta at the end. And you guys know the reason I just asked you? It's because the rajati is female. So we learned wa jamilatun. And then what'd you guys do? Oh, the dot on the jim is like on the same line, so it's a bit hard to see. I'll make it darker. Okay. So jamilatun, and then you guys did, oh, I see some of you did jadidun. That wasn't a word we learned, was it? Okay. I know, it means new. That was an extra vocab word that some of you guys knew, right? Okay, and then you guys put nazifatun. You guys tell me, what's the male form of nazifatun? So we're changing these all to female, but do you remember what the male was for nazifatun? Good, nazifun, don't forget those. So nazifatun. Okay, and then we want to do one more of these, and I'll tell you why just one more. Because most of these are the same, right? Yes, no, the round tha makes it feminine. Good, yes, that's exactly why. This round tha that we see everywhere, jamilatun, nazifatun, kabiratun, they're all feminine. Okay, so this one is done. So let's do one more. I want to do daftari. Okay, so this one we have to be a bit tricky about. Do you guys know why? It's a little bit different than the first one we did. Yes, somebody figured it out. Yes, Brother Hassan, you got it? It's male. Remember how this was feminine? And we put all those thas? Daftarun is male. Do you remember that in the lesson we did way before? Like, I think, lesson number 6? And we did daftarun as male. Because we say hada daftarun, right? Okay, so what did you guys do? How do you know? Okay, so this is something you have to learn. In the sentences that we did before in the previous lessons, we always had hada daftarun. So we were able to figure out that daftarun is male. Okay, so that's something you have to learn before the ya is ra, not a sta. Oh, I see, sorry, I see, I wrote a notebook. Okay, sorry, my notebook. Yes, and that's supposed to be a fa. Okay, so what did you guys put there? Kabirun? Okay, somebody put kabirun, add a double tanween. Okay, so that's right, kabirun. In this case, why didn't we use kabiratun? Because it's male, good. And kabiratun is female. And female doesn't go, you can't put like a female word with the male word, right? It doesn't fit together. It doesn't make a proper sentence. Because in the proper sentence, everything has to agree with each other. Okay. So kabirun. What else did you guys put? What did you put after that? There's something we have to put there before we put another word. Wa, good. The wa is important, right? So we put wa, and then what did you guys put? I saw people putting jamilan. So do you want to put jamilan? Wa jamilan. And in this case we did the same thing, right? We no longer put jamilatun. We put jamilan. No more tha. And then the last word, what did we put? Wa nazifun. Okay, we can put nazifun. Or we could put savirun. So whatever you guys want. We'll put savirun. And you guys tell me, since we didn't do this with the other word, what is the female form of savirun? Savi. Do you guys, saviratun, good. Do you guys understand how to make the female noun into the male noun? and then change the male noun to the female noun, go both ways, right? Naam? Good, okay, kind of, we'll get more practice with it, okay? Okay, does that answer your question, Alia, about this lesson? Yes, it was basically the same for the rest of them, right? You just had to make sure they were male or female. I'll go over qalami was male, saati was female, baiti was male, sayyarati was female. Okay. You first say that oh, did I see. We had a little bit of a confusion. We wrote kabiran and sagiran. Okay, you guys know what I mean. Kitabi is a good male one too, right? How would you write sagiratun? Okay, it's going to be the same as sagiran, except it's going to have a ta. So it's going to be sagiratun. So when I write, it's going to be the same thing until I get to the ra. I change the ra, I put a fatha on the ra instead of a tanween, and I put the tanween on the ta. Okay, when it's my, you're going to be able to tell because it still has the ta, right? So in darajati it still has the ta. In saati it still has the ta. It's going to be a bit hard to tell because baiti also has a ta, but you'll know because you'll just have practice with the word. Yes, that's what I was going to get at. The baiti still has the ta, but you're just going to have to learn from there. So inshallah there won't be much confusion about it. You'll get very used to it. Okay. So you guys understand how to do that? Do you have any questions about it before I move on? Yes, it has the open ta in the normal form, but she's asking about the my form, so you know we changed the open ta to, we changed it to an open ta. Good, la. Okay, so the next exercise, that should have been easy, right? This next exercise is just fill in the blank. It was just hada or hadihi, one of the two. And I know you guys are experts on this now. Good, we'll start with the first one, kitabi. We say blank, kitabi. Is kitabi male or female? Good, you guys put hada over here because it's male. So we put hada, kitabi, and that works. It means this is my book. Oh, sorry. So what else did we see? What was the next one? Something sayyaratun. Okay, there we go. Good. We knew it was female, so we had to put hadihi. Good. Hadihi. So hadihi sayyarati means what? Hadihi, this is my car, yes. And we know that when we say a car, it's sayyaratun. And it has that round ta, and we know it's feminine because of that. Okay, so let's look at the next one. A baiti something. So this is a question, right? Do you remember a? The a means like the is. Baiti means my house, right? And then we have a blank. Does car go for van too? I guess you could say that too if you have like a big car. So good. We put hada over here because we knew what was male. What in the sentence was male? What was it? What? Yes, my house, right? So my house was male, so we put hada. So is this my house? Good, that's the translation. Okay, the next one. Do you remember this word? Ummi. It does make sense. Is this my house? Is baiti my house, hada this. And you're asking because it's a bit out of order, but in Arabic it still works out. Okay, good. My mom. Hadihi. Now I see what you guys are saying. It doesn't make sense. You're asking if this is your own house. So hadihi because what? Because it's female, good. I see you guys are just using the abbreviation F, right? Female. Mom is female, yes. Okay, so let's look at the next one. Please don't type it up too much. So, as-saati blank. Hadihi, good. Okay, let's look at the next one. We're going to go a bit fast on these because we did these ones in the same lesson. So, blank darajati. We also know this one is hadihi. Good. Okay, so the next one, adarajati blank. It's also like this one right here, adarajati blank. What are we going to use? Adarajati. Oh, sorry, it's adaftari. Sorry, I completely just skipped over that. I'm on adaftari now. Okay, good. You guys caught me. It was hada. I think I was still going on the first one. So hada goes with daftari because they're both male. Why is there 2 dots on the fourth one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I might have it just might have gone over there because I don't see 4 dots, but okay. So blank qalami. So what goes with qalami? What goes with qalamun? Hada, good, because it's male. And then the last one, blank masjidi. Good, because with masjid, hada goes. Because it's male. So you guys understand how to do this? I know we went a little bit quick on that one. So I have to get through a little bit more. Good. There was a question. What was the question? I forgot, but how do you know if it's male or female? Okay, so it was something you have to learn. In the previous lessons we learned that there's some signs that we learned as well. We learned that whenever we see this open ta, it's going to be female. But the question was, in these, they're all my. So the way that we know is that either there's going to be a ta right here in the regular form, or we're just going to have to learn it. And we know with ummi, it's got to be female because ummi is a female word, right? It means mother, and mother has to be the female. So we learned that that was female. We knew that qalamun was male. So we had to sort of learn these, right? And there were some signs we also learned, like the ta. So inshallah, if there's any other confusion with that, we can go over it a little bit more. But inshallah, let's move on to the next lesson. Okay. So if you missed some lessons, please, listen to the recordings before the next class. Okay, that's fine. So we had to fill in the blanks with this one. Okay, I know some of you guys did this already, but we're going to do this together. It's very easy, I promise. It's just fill in the blank. So we have to fill it in with hada, hadihi for the first blank. So there's 2 blanks in every sentence. There's blank number 1 and blank number 2. In the first blank, we have to say hada or hadihi. In the second blank, we have to say dhalika or tilka. And there's a picture, right? There's a picture that we see, and there's an object here and an object over there. So you guys can figure it out, right? If something's close or far. And then you have to figure out if it's male or female. So those are the 2 things we look for in everything. Male, female, close or far. Okay, let's look at the first sentence. Blank qalami. Do you guys know? Yes, hada. How do you guys know it was hada? It's close, good, that's one reason. And then it's male. So it was close by, and it was male. So we knew that has to go with hada. And then let's look at the second blank. Wa blank kitabi. So the kitab is way over here. So we use dhalika, good. Why did you use dhalika? It's going to be the same reasons as before almost, right? Good, it's far away and because it's male. So dhalika. Oh, that was a bad thought. Okay. Let's look at the next one. So blank darajati وبlank ساعتي. So what do we use with دراجتي? هذه. Good. And why did we use هذه? You made a mistake? What did I do? Please tell me if I make a mistake. Sometimes I don't see. It's هذه كتابي. Oh, because this is a picture for this sentence right here. There's a picture for the second blank. Oh, okay, this picture corresponds to this one. This one with this. This one with this. I know it's a bit like squished up. So هذه. Do you see it? Yes, you can change it if you can correct yourself. Okay, so هذه دراجتي. Because هذه means it's close by, this bike is close, and it's female. So let's look at the second blank. وبlank ساعتي. So where is the ساعتي? You wrote هذا. I wrote هذه right here. وتلك. Good. So why did you write tilka? The first reason, it's far away. And the second reason is because it's female, right? This is one of the ones we learned in this lesson. There's no dot on the first. هذا. Did I spell something wrong? Okay. Just, if you do see something like that, please tell me. It's very likely I did make a mistake. Okay, so let's look at the next sentence. In this sentence, this picture, right here. Okay, so blank daftari. So the daftari is close. And what do we use with it? Hada. Good. So hada. It's male and close. So there's the same reason for each one. So is this very easy? Because you guys are very smart. I know we've gone over this plenty of times, so this should be very easy, right? Naam. Good. MashaAllah. That's what I like hearing. You guys are the best students. MashaAllah, you guys are so smart. وبlank ساعتي. Now the saati is way over here. Tilka. Good. It's just like the question before, right? Yes. Tilka. Okay. Female and far away. Good. We've got 3 more left. We'll just go over the answers very quickly. So blank ummi. هذه. Good. هذه always goes with female, right? And this one was a very almost kind of tricky one because it doesn't have a ta on it. This one we just have to know. Good. هذه. It's a female person. Yes. وبlank أخي. Do you guys know what أخي means? Akhun means a brother. Good. Akhi means my brother. So what do we use with that? My brother. Think about it. Brother. Good. Dhalika. Good. Because why? How do we know that we use dhalika for this one? Because this is a bit of a new word, right? It's far away and it's because it's male. Good. Dhalika. Sister is going to be ukht. My sister is ukhti. Basically just with a ta. Right? Ukhtun. Oh, he's wearing a dress. It looks like a robe, sort of. I'm sure you guys have seen it before. Okay, so let's look at the next sentence. Blank masjidi. What goes with masjidi? Hada. Good. And then the second blank, blank sayyarati. Sayyarati, good, tilka. This one is also a female one that we learned. And because it's female and it's far away, what does sayyarati mean? Sayyarati, a car, good. But not just my good, my car, good. Don't forget the my. Okay, let's see blank sayyarati again. But this time it's close. It's not a boy, it just means it's masculine. Okay, good, hadihi. Because we went over this, because sayyarati was female. Akhi is a brother, yes. Okay, hadihi sayyarati. This is my car, and then the next blank, wa blank darajati. What is aji? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, akhi. Akhi is brother. Okay, so we blank darajati. Tilka, good. Okay, so inshallah we finished this lesson. Please do it at home, and you guys can color the picture, okay? So the next lesson is fill in the blanks. You have a word bank right here, and you can fill in them yourself, and inshallah we'll go over the answers very quickly. So do the last exercise, and then you can color too. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.